Hello on YouTube side. That didn't take long, right? That was the quickest thumbnail I ever did. So I posted on everywhere, right? It's fine. Let's see. It's just because it's crazy because I don't want to. I need to do the multi-stream because I don't want to alienate the people that are used to seeing the streams on YouTube, but also it is nice to find new people that just want to see a Legends Arceus stream, and there I am, right? So I definitely I return to Village here, right? I definitely need to find a way to multi-stream. I think there is no reason why I shouldn't multi-stream. And diversifying, like, it's because, and also from a purely like, Petalil, that's nice. From a communication standpoint, right? Me as a content creator, I don't really own a lot of my work, right? All I own is my image, my intellectual property per se. But the subscribers are not mine, the followers are not mine, the followers belong to the social media. So the 30,000 followers that the 30,000 subscribers that I was really happy to reach on YouTube, they're not really mine, they're YouTube's. So the day that YouTube decides that they don't want me in their platform anymore, I can't do anything about it because these people are not subscribing to me, they're subscribing to a YouTube channel. And that's why it's good to diversify and like not let one platform have a lot of control over your image because at the end of the day, like, what is it that to do? This is work that we are doing kind of for free. It's kind of like Uber, right? The day Uber decides that you cannot work for them anymore, then that's it. You lost your income source. So I'm glad to have my community. Like, the Discord server is something that I really appreciate because it's kind of like that. It's a community that we create and we have control over. But all the social media platforms, like, they have a lot of say and control over, yeah, basically what our communities end up being. So, hey Maze, how's it going? But who is the shiniest alpha? I don't know. It depends on the first one that shines. But yes, what I'm going for here is I'm just doing some tier resets. Nothing too incredible here. But yeah, if we get a massive mass outbreak that makes the Torterra despawn, then it might be a good idea to just turn it into a soft reset. Inspired by Agent V's Steelix hunt. But yeah, I think all that to say, I think it would be a smart move to also have a little bit of a community on Twitch. And again, I'm already live streaming, right? And I have the network to do so. So there is no reason why I shouldn't be multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's the one way to keep those communities together and engaged and talk to different people, right? That might be more into Twitch, might not use YouTube that often, whichever the case. But at the end of the day, like, what I like to do better is videos for YouTube. What I like to do most. I'm really glad that I have some people that I can join with on a stream on a lazy Sunday to play games with, but that was never the main goal of the channel. So I am streaming really to talk to you and to keep the YouTube community up to date, engaged, talking to them. But yes, it's really funny how different the two platforms are, for sure. Okay, we've gotten three. So if you just joined, hi, I was on Twitch earlier. I'm experimenting with Twitch a little bit. We streamed there for an hour or so, and we have gotten 3 shinies so far. So we got a shiny Carnivine, we got a shiny Ghastly that I might have failed, and we got a shiny Snorunt, which was cute. But what I'm going for here, it's Shiny Alpha Week. I'm not sure if you know. It's a special Shiny Hunting Week that people are focused on finding Shiny Alphas. And yeah, basically what I'm doing here is that my main target is Shiny Torterra, which I am resetting for. But I would also really be happy with a Shiny Budo. So that's kind of the route that I'm doing, right? I'm trying to spawn a few Budos along the way and end on the Torterra. On Twitch, I mostly watch VODs. That's funny, because I was... Like, it is also... I'm not being targeted. I'm in the sky. Nobody's targeting me. Like, it is very interesting to think about how people consume media differently. Because this week I was seeing some people saying that, like, they are not interested in watching VODs at all, and that the fun thing of live streams and streams in general for them is that they can interact with the person like this in chat. So that's why they never watch VODs, because the main thrill of being in a live stream is being able to talk as we are talking. The shiniest discovered this week for anyone is this channel. Oh, thanks so much, Sunny. Hope you're having a nice week. Also, I think this could also be a nice moment for me to make a small announcement. I have started a secondary channel. Yay! So, in the main channel, I will be focusing more... Wait, I want to nap until the morning. Hey Von Doom, how's it going? So, I have started a secondary channel, and my idea is that I want to keep the Cecily channel focusing mostly on the essay side. So don't worry, there will still be essays about Pokemon. There will be Pokemon content in this channel. I started this channel as a Pokemon channel at all. And of course, there is gender and politics on the way there, and a little bit of Fernanda Torres. But at the end of the day, this is a Pokemon channel. But I want to keep a little bit of the more researched videos as the main focus of this channel. And I have started a secondary channel, which I will show to you right now, actually. Let's do that. I started a secondary channel, which is called Cecily Loves Chikorita, and I really love this banner. I think it's cute. I was doing it this morning. I love that it's green. But yeah, it's a Cecily Plays. I made a secondary channel to put a bunch of Pokemon stuff that are less video essay-y than what I usually have on my main channel. Go check my other videos there. So if you want to subscribe there too, I will probably try to post the first video today, but this video will be a little bit more focused on gameplay. I think that in the future, videos like the Fuecoco video would make more sense here than in the main channel. And maybe VODs or maybe some fun stuff that happened in a video or live stream cuts, I would... Yeah, so videos like the Among Us video would stay on the main channel. This one would be mostly VODs, stream stuff, and things like that. So I will put the link in the chat and you go follow me there if that's something you're interested in. Which, because you're watching this video or this live, I assume you might be. So let me share the link with you. Here we go. So yeah, I don't expect it to be like a big thing, but I do a lot of live streams here that basically YouTube abandons them after a few hours. And I want that to be a little bit of a place to highlight some fun stuff or to share content that I really like to share, but that right now I'm sharing mostly on Twitter, and like I don't want to be sharing videos on Twitter. I want to be sharing fun stuff also somewhere. I just typed that link manually. Mari, you didn't need to. It's a weird link. I was going to copy paste. Of course I was going to copy paste. Hi Vito, how was the tournament? I lost in the first match, but it was a great time. Everybody, all the teams were very, very cool. I was actually a bit surprised at the at some Pokemon that repeated a lot, and I can't say anything because I brought Ninetales Articuno, and there was another Ninetales Articuno team, and there were like a bunch of Ninetales teams in the tournament too. So I was not the most creative person. I can admit that. So where are you, Torterra? Okay, here. But at the end of the day, right? But it was a great time, and I am talking to Shiny. I might want to post. I think the first video that I want to post in the Cecily Loves Chikorita channel would be a video related to yesterday's tournament. So let's see. Hi Zerx, how's it going? Return to village. Okay, another grotto outbreak, which I will not do. Because in these outbreaks, my odds are not that good, and I don't think it's worth the time. I think it is actually better to check for the static spawn, because we are 100% sure it's an alpha. Do you know when the donation goes from yesterday's tournament are going to take place? I don't. I can ask Shiny about. Shiny was in Twitch. I should have asked him then. I'm gonna message Shiny right now with your question. And I'll let you know as soon as I get a reply. I bought new long sleeve shirts and looks like I'm allergic to them. Oh, an Alpha Budo. It just needed to be shiny, unfortunately. Yeah, that's weird. Being allergic to fabric is something that is not really common, right? Is to know someone that likes Chikorita too. People hate her for no reason. I love Chikorita. There is no Chikorita Slender on this channel. And I think that is also a cute channel name. I was glad that. And the Chikorita banner is cute. And I'm happy with that. The name of the banner is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like it. I like the colors. I'm having fun playing with the Cecily brand. Okay, I think Shiny got back to me. Okay, Shiny says that they still need to get organized in that, but soon. I'm not sure if today, but if you want, I can try to keep you updated on when that's gonna happen. But yes, that's there is not a deadline yet, but soon. Chikorita is also my favorite starter, Ashley Person. Okay, my favorite start. So one thing that I think could also be fun for me to do with this new channel that is a little bit less serious. I think I want to redo that thing with my favorite Pokemons of, like, you know, the list where you say your favorite Pokemon of each generation. We can do that today, actually, if that's something you'd like to do once we get bored of shiny hunting. I love Sprigatito. I am a grass starter girly, right? So Gen 1. Okay, Rosalia, nice. Okay, Totodile is my cute little Chumpy Croc friend. I like Totodile, but I don't think I've ever chosen Totodile in Gen 2. Hey Jack, how's it going? Chikorita love finally. I need a pet Chikorita in real life. I would... Like, I have this Chikorita plushie that I live close... I just leave it right next to my plants, because I think it fits so nicely. But... yes, I would love to have a Chikorita in real life. I think that people say, oh, I will have a Charizard. Like, most Pokemon would have a lot of maintenance for you to have as a pet in real life, but Chikorita is perfect, and it would be the perfect pet. Let's play with Chikorita a little bit, shall we? I was also shocked to find out that there's no Chikorita in Sword and Shield. I completely forgot about that. I love this song. I'm gonna make the audio louder. Such a great song, right? It's such a cute plushie, right? It's so good. For me, it's Charmander, Cyndaquil, Trico, Chimchar, Oshawott. Is my audio too loud? I don't think so. Charmander, Cyndaquil, Trico, Chimchar, Oshawott, Chespin, Litten, Sobble, Rowlet, Fuecoco. I like that. I love all the starters. I love most of the starters. But let me think. Gen 1. I really like all three Gen 1 starters. When I was a kid, I was definitely more of a Charmander person. But as I grew older, I think I am more of a Bulbasaur appreciator. Gen 2 is really hard for me because I love Chikorita and I love Cyndaquil. But I would say... I also got a very cute Cyndaquil plush the other day. But I would say, just for the sake of argument, let's say Gen 2 Chikorita. Gen 3 for me, I have always been Trico. I have been appreciating Torchic more often. But it's definitely Trico for me. Gen 4, I also like the four of them. I have a preference towards Piplup and Turtwig. But I think Turtwig. Gen 5 for me... it's a little bit more tricky. I did choose Tepig in my first playthrough, and I regret it a little bit because I think I like Snivy best. Gen 6, I regret it a little bit too because I did choose Chespin, but I like Fennekin better. Gen 7, it's definitely Rowlet. I love Rowlet. I love Litten too. I really like Litten, but Rowlet for me is the choice. Gen 8 for me is Scorbunny. I don't like... I understand Grookey, but I don't love Grookey that much, and I think Sobble is cute, but for me, Scorbunny is a clear favorite here. And then Gen 9, I really like Fuecoco and I really like Sprigatito. And I've had them too, both of them on my team. So I like them both in a very similar way. I do like the evolutions of Sprigatito much better. Like, I really prefer Floragato and Meowscarada over Skeledirge. So, for me, I think it's Sprigatito too. Can you just be a shiny, please? Oh my god, that's scary. I agree with all of your picks besides Gen 3. Mudkip for me. I like Mudkip. It has definitely grown on me as I've gotten older. But I don't like Swampert that much. I don't know. Swampert as a design. I think Mudkip is cute. And I really appreciate Mudkip. And I know how good it is throughout Hoenn. But I think Swampert is definitely not for me. Who do you think is gonna be the ZA starters? I had an opinion on the subject, but I forgot. Let me remember. So the first video I ever made on this channel was ZA video. So Cecily Legends ZA. It's like literally the first video I ever made. Oh yes, I'm not on my channel. I'm not on my account, so yeah, whatever. So over here, oldest. I've hidden it. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna show you. Stand by, please. Stand by. Okay, so this is the first video I ever made for YouTube. It's from 11 months ago, and I unlisted it because I want to remake it once we get the first trailer. But it's like literally the first thing I ever wrote for YouTube, and I think it's cute, but I think it looks a little bit awkward in some ways. Can you hear it? Do you have audio? Hey Profilu, how's it going?
Ash and friends end up in a city called Hop 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 City.
I think you can hear it, right? But I think like it's awkward because I don't have my teleprompter, so I'm like pausing and reading and pausing and reading all the time, so I'm not speaking that well. I am also not doing any color correction, which I kind of hate, so my face is super white. I do miss the bangs though. And it's not the best editing, and the background music is too low. So it's aesthetically a video that I don't like that much, so I really want to revisit it because it's from 11 months ago, and this channel is gonna have a anniversary next month, so if we get a Legend ZA trailer on Pokemon Day, I wanna remake this video, and I think it's gonna be nice. But at the end of the video, and I also talk like, yeah, I think that discussing gameplay mechanics is more interesting than discussing what the starters are gonna be. But I do...
Tell me, I really will read and reply. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and just tell me what your vision for an urban Pokemon world would be. And by the way, I think the starter is gonna be Tepig, Chikorita, and Sabo, and yep, definitely getting Mega Flagon. And by the way,
that's a funny ending, but... Do I think it's gonna be Tepig, Chikorita, and Sabo?
And by the way, I think the starter is gonna be Tepig, Chikorita, and Sabo.
I think back in the day I had a good reason to think that. Right now I just don't know. I would just like to have Chikorita, because that would mean getting Mega Chikorita, maybe perhaps. And I think Chikorita is probably the Pokemon that in competitive most needs a Mega the most. So... Oh yeah, but the video we're watching or the stream? Hi, yeah, I think my microphone's fine, yeah. No, we're not watching this video, we are playing video games. I just wanted, it's just because Vitor asked which starters did I think we're gonna get. And I made this a year ago, but I don't remember why I thought this would be the starters. But there was a good reason. But yes, I want to revisit this video. And I just want to have Chikorita. That's all. That's all. Don't pick Mudkip because there. I think Swampert is a silly, but I see where you come from. I don't pick Mudkip because there's a lot of cool water mons in Gen 3 like Milotic, but I like him too. I think Blaziken is a good idea because there's not a lot of fire. Like you have Torkoal and Slugma, and that's kind of it. Yeah, no, we were not watching this video. It's fine that the volume was low, but I was just talking about how it's a video that I technically don't like that much.
Guys, the backbone of a Legends game should be the FPS catching mechanic. If I strip down everything from the game, remove the story, remove at a bird.
I work so much better with a script. Like I cannot improvise what I'm saying. Like I need to be I need to write. I need to think about it. I need to write. And then I need to read it out of the teleprompter. I cannot improvise. Like, I am improvising right now, but we're chatting, so I don't mind if what I'm saying doesn't make sense. And I don't think it makes that much for a compelling video. I like tightly edited videos with a clear structure and sense of thought. I will go pee. I'll be right back. Chikorita needs love. Yes, stay with Chikorita. I'll be right back. I'm back in 50 seconds. Okay, Ellie, let me tell you something, Ellie, because I'm very glad you talked about that. I hate it because I switched scenes and now I don't have chat anymore. But what you just wrote is wondering. I don't know if you know, but yesterday I just found out that 2025 is officially the year of Eevee, and Pokemon did some sus marketing in January, and some said it seems similar to right back in Gen 6, right before announcing Sylveon. So let me tell you about that, because I have some insider knowledge that most people here might not have. So, there is this Brazilian Pokemon fan account. They're great. They're queer. They are called Vida de Treinador. I think I've mentioned them before in one video. I'm not sure. But they are big trolls also, right? So this is what their Twitter looks like. It's all in Portuguese, but I can translate it to you. This Eevee story started in this account, and they were just making fun of like wild theories. So of course, people have been talking about a new evolution ever since the Terra leaks, because that has been discussed there. But this Eevee theory with the balloons started out as a joke by this account. And now they are like, they just wanted to make a wild theory, like something that like, literally conspiracy theory. And they make these jokes all the time. Like they are trying to do other theories like that, but it's all bait. It's just for the joke. And like, because like this is the original post from February, quoting themselves from January 6th. But like, and then it caught it, and then it went viral in international. It went viral on international Pokemon communities, but. So this tweet literally reads, "I love that I am feeding a fanfic that has so much, that I'm feeding a fanfic, like something that I literally made up, that's having so much impact in the community. I want more people dreaming so our dreams can be crushed together." And that's what happened. Like, there might be an evolution. Of course there might be a flying Eevee. That's completely in the realm of possibility. But reading into this fan image as a clue that there might be a new evolution, it's basically a Brazilian fan account purposely spreading misinformation on the internet for fun. But I also find it very funny how much how this spread out, right? But what I would have to say is that definitely can happen. We can get an evolution. That's not. It is very possible that we get an evolution, but not because the Pokemon Day fan art has balloons in it. No, this is just people having fun. Okay, let's read chat now. I would love so much for us to have an awesome Meganium besides New Snap. Yes. We need a new Meganium. Also, Greninja's from Kalos, but it's hugely popular. I think I lost the train of thought, sorry. Oh, yes, I think that's also what I was thinking, right? For the... I don't remember why I chose those starters. Why I chose the starters that I did. Let's sleep until morning. I would love a new one, especially after the bad news last year about scrapped evolutions. And I think that's where the fan theories are coming from, right? We know that we were supposed to have a flying type Eevee, and that was scrapped, but it can always come back, right? So I do believe that's where it's coming from. I love Bayleaf. I love Bayleaf. I think Bayleaf is one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon. I would love... I don't know if this is Eevee's year. This is only Eevee's year at the Pokemon Center. So it's Eevee's year from a marketing, selling plushies perspective. So far. So that's what's official knowledge. That's why it's Eevee's year. I'll have to post my 2 plushies on this server, and I'll have a wholesome story with Sylveon. I can imagine which kind of story it is. Year of Eevee only happens in the West. I don't think it means anything. Oh, well, I hope it's gonna be a Twitter Apollo situation. It can also just be, like, random Twitter user, the gift of Apollo. For sure. I also love spreading misinformation. It is fun. If it's harmless. Like, it's fun to speculate. Let people speculate. But I need to let you know who was the first person to speculate on this. And their background on the speculation like this. Yeah, that pick is not much for sure, but I don't know why else it would be Year of Eevee. They love Eevee. They love selling stuff. I don't know. We're Poke fans. Our dreams crash together all the time. Is it Flying and Steel? Yes. The Terra Flying Eevee gift for Pokemon Day give me hope, but it could be a troll from the... Could be. It could always be. And we also have Prismatic Evolutions on TCG. Very evolution-centered. Yes. Eevee is very popular. Like, it's not... Like... I wouldn't be surprised. It always gets attention. It's like, if it was Pikachu year, nobody was gonna be theorizing that we are gonna get a Pikachu Mega Evolution or something. Which we might as well might. Like, there is a decent chance that we're gonna get a Pikachu Mega Evolution. Okay. We are getting 2 Alpha Budos, one after the other. Why can't you just be shiny, please? I'm begging you. Your Vulpix was so cute yesterday in the tournament. Thank you. I put it back here. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's usually just there. I brought it for good luck. But I think everybody loves Vulpix because there were like 3 Ninetales in the tournament. I love Alolan Raichu. I think it's a nice one. And Pikachu is always getting forms. I think Mega Pikachu is as likely to happen as Flying Evolution. Mega Charizard Z is also very possible to happen. They might also just... they might canonize Ash Greninja as a Mega... I don't know. A lot of things can happen. Okay. What I want to do here... We got a massive mass outbreak there. I will save here, and I will try to force an outbreak that despawns Torterra. Does that make sense? It's like, this one's not good. This is not what we want. But let me see if this is offering me some good Turtwig outbreaks. The only Pikachu I love is Captain Pikachu. Captain Pikachu is definitely a vibe. Nope. No. I'm gonna soft reset, and we try again. I need an outbreak that will make Torterra despawn, so then I can save in the Torterra spawn point, and we can soft reset there. I think that's how... Let's quickly watch a video. I'm not sure if you know Agent V. They're a very fun content creator that I enjoy pretty much, and you should definitely check them out. Yes, I will not watch the full video, but this is a very fun video from V, and I love her work. I just want to see if V is gonna explain how to make the static shiny alpha method. Because that's what I'm trying to go for here.
First couple of days of the hunt, if you want to this method to me. SB Coop's video has more a jump scare almost losing a shiny Baniri in BDSP with Cheryl being right next to me. With that out of the way, on December 9th, I got to soft resetting for my first alpha shiny. Yes, soft resetting. Turns out there are certain alpha Pokemon that you could soft...
Is this... Okay, so we're not even it's not even possible to do that with Torterra. Right? Yeah, it's only Raichu, Ursaring, and Mega Lickligis, Ligu, Toxicroak. That's sad. Okay, so I need to... We need a new strategy. I think we just need to do this the old way. Alright, I don't know. I don't like this list that much. I would do Gligar, but I have Gligar already, so... I would also love to do Lucario, like Shiny Alpha Lucario would be very cool, but that's also not in the list. So okay, thanks V for the help. Don't forget to check V's channel too. And let's go back to our little adventure. And her wife Glitch City too. They're both really cool people. Okay, I was having better shiny luck on Twitch. I haven't had a single shiny on YouTube yet. And we had 3 shinies in 1 hour on Twitch. Oh yeah, there's a massive mess outbreak. I forgot to check that massive mess outbreak. I'm gonna fly around and see if we can get any easy shinies. Yeah, looking for shinies in the thunderstorm is not super fun, right? Where's Torterra? Is it here? There. Let's give some berries to that Munchlax and see how that goes. Do I have berries? No. So, the odds are... I have shiny... I think it's 1 out of 500. Because I have level 10 research. And I have the shiny charm. So, shiny odds, legends, Arceus. And then for static spawn... species research level 10. Oh no, do I need it perfect? Because then, wait. Because I think I might have 1 in 800 and I can make it better for 1 in 500. I don't know. I don't think I have this full research. I probably have level 10, but I don't have perfect. And perfect makes a lot of difference, actually. That's... thanks for reminding me, Ellie. Torterra. No, I definitely don't have it full. So can I do this? 40 times using Wood Hammer. 40 times using Headlong Rush. How to get complete species research perfect. I need to do everything, right? Species, research, perfect. Do you think it's worth it, chat? Because this is a lot. Because, like, stunning is okay. We can do stunning. I can catch 5, that's fine too. I can defeat 5. And then we can defeat it with ice moves. Then to see the moves, we might need to tank a lot of hits. Yeah, but seeing it use 40 strong style moves, that's gonna take forever. And stunning is fine too, but I don't think it's... I think I would rather just reset. Right? What do you think? Did I reset? Why did I reset? The perfect pages take super long. I think I can live with 1 out of 800. No, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... Did I reset the game? I probably did. I forgot. I'm gonna go back to Jubilife and just lose this rain, because the rain's not helping us. So yeah, I think that's life. That's the only way to get it. It's to check. We cannot soft reset, but it's very chill. It's very therapeutic, and we can get random shinies on the way, so that's always fun. Actually, I think there's a way to optimize this route, right? Because there might be more Budo spawns that I'm missing. Let's look at this, chat. So, Budo, Legends, Arceus, Cerebi. So, I want to see the Budo spawn points. I want the interactive map. Interactive map. Or that, yes. So we are in the Crimson Mirelands. And I want to find Budo. What is the star? What's the difference? Oh yeah, it's outbreaks. No, I just want to filter through standard spawns. No. Okay. So Budo. I think this is the route. I'm doing it correctly. So that's where Budo goes. I'm doing the right thing. I think these final spawns I was not checking. I can add them to the route, and then we can go like this. Right? I think that's the way to go. So, just to compare... Yeah, there are some more Budo spawns here. So let's set this as a location, and then Torterra is gonna be here, if I'm not mistaken. So we just need to do that. So yeah, here we can get another row, a few more spawns that can be shiny. And then Torterra is gonna be right there, I think. And I think this is even better, because here we probably are not gonna get... We're higher, we're not gonna get targeted. Yes. So that's the best route for the Pokemon we want. Hello, Shiny Stone. Long time no see. I was just explaining chat about Brazilians trolling the internet and fake rumors about flying type Eevee. Okay, so the optimal route is I check the spawns here, right? Are there some more spawns over there? No, it's just 3 spawns around these 2 lakes. So I check the spawns here. Then I check the spawns here. There will be more spawns over here. 2 more spawns here. What? Shiny. Shiny. Not you shiny, but something shined. What was it? Where is it? It's in the danger zone. Is it the Bibarel? Is that a shiny Bibarel? It is a shiny Bibarel. Okay, let's go. Hi, Bibarel. You got in the ball. First shiny of YouTube. 4th shiny of the day. Let's go. Okay, that was not a Budo, which is unfortunate, and that was not Alpha, which is also unfortunate. But we have a few more spawns that we can check over here. And they are not shiny. And then we go check Torterra. That's the optimal route for our 2 targets, which are Budo and Torterra. And if along the way we find another shiny Alpha, then it's fun. Nice. So that's it. That's what this stream is gonna be. That's the best way to do what I'm trying to do here. But yes, I was happy with explaining that Eevee thing. I think I'm gonna have a canal de cortes shiny. I think that's what my new channel is gonna be also about. I'm gonna have a canal de cortes, just like a good YouTuber. Ooh, we have some Pokemon Lazarus news. Okay, Rosalia, but I really want specifically Budo. I am not after Rosalia, unfortunately, which makes my life harder for sure. Like Torterra, if we get a shiny Alpha Turtwig, I'm happy with that. But for Budo, I really want Budo. Because that was the first shiny I ever caught in Legends Arceus, and it's the Pokemon that made me want to shiny hunt. Like, it started my love for shiny hunting, really. I was not a shiny hunter before I found that shiny Budo. It was my first random shiny in Legends Arceus, and I felt such a rush of adrenaline when it showed up. I had such a good time that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shiny hunt in this game. And shiny hunting everywhere else also. Okay, no shinies here. It's also good. That's the advantage of having a shiny noise, right? Then we check Torterra. Where's Torterra? Here. And it's not a shiny. How are you doing this Sunday, chat? What are your plans for today? Just chilling at home? I don't like this weather. Let me take a nap. I also don't like this weather, but it's a little bit better. I'm gonna chill until tomorrow when my faculty starts. Legends Arceus was the first console Pokemon game where I got a shiny. Only game before that was Pokemon Go. Yes. I don't usually count Pokemon Go because sometimes you get crazy shiny odds there. But before Legends Arceus, the only game that I had gotten a full odds shiny was Pokemon Black. That I got it was my first shiny ever. That's not Gyarados. It was my first random shiny ever. And it was a random shiny Woobat in a cave. So literally, if it was any other game, it would have been a Zubat, and I like shiny Woobat better than shiny Zubat. So that was great. But that's like playing Pokemon for 12 years, that was the only time that I found a random full odds shiny. Woobat is very cute. Like getting a shiny definitely made me like it much better, but I think it is much better than Zubat for sure. Legends are celebrating my birthday. Happy birthday, Titanus Phoebe. I hope you're gonna have a nice Sunday. Trying to decide what to do when my wife wakes up. I'm sure you're gonna have some very nice breakfast, go out, see people, enjoy your day. There, I put my EV related super original plushies on the server. I'll check them later, Profilu. My first shiny ever was in a ROM hack. Do they count? They do count. It's sad that you cannot really... Like, I was maybe playing on a non-official version of Black when I got my first shiny, but it definitely counts, right? Pokemon Go is very useful for the shiny decks, despite how awful it is. I'm not addicted. So the thing is, Pokemon Go, there are a few shinies. What? Shiny Rosalia, let's go! Not our target, but almost our target. Okay, this will be harder to catch than I thought. Pachirisu, which is you. Pachirisu, you were supposed to battle the Rosalia. Why can't you just be a Budo? That being said, I might have heard another shiny noise. Or am I crazy? Let me go back and come here. Do we get two shinies? No, it was a psychological shiny noise that I heard. But okay, we got Rosalia, which is... Ah! I heard it! Did you hear it? There's another shiny somewhere. Did you hear it? I'm sure I heard it. Wait, am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I heard it. No. You in the comments. Come on. That's not what I want. I heard it. Heard it. Did you hear it? Heard it. Did you hear it? It was a psychological shiny noise that I heard. But okay, we got Rosalia, which is... Ah! I heard it. Did you hear it? It's so faint, but I think it's there. But okay, we got Rosalia, which is... It's definitely there. It's definitely there. I heard it. I'm not crazy, Chad, I swear. You're here. You can hear it too, right? Okay. Not working. Okay, I swear I heard it. I know it's there. This is like Bo Burnham reacting to Bo Burnham reacting to Bo Burnham on the inside. Am I crazy? I'm sure I heard something. I think I watched it. Ah, yeah, there it is. I'm not crazy. Okay, that is a shiny Krogunk. Is it? What is that? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, this two shinies, one right next to each other. That's crazy. Not a single shiny alpha though. I think I watched it. I remember it. Pachirisu, don't you dare. Got it. There was a Rosalia right next to a Krogunk. None of them were a Budo. Come on. Oh, there are a few more places we can check, right? This is so cool. I love shiny hunting in this game. It's so fulfilling. But yeah, I've watched Bo Burnham. It was during the pandemic, so I don't remember it very well. I remember a few songs, but I know what you're talking about. Shiny Poison Team when? I honestly... My plant just fell, but it was out of the blue. Very ghost-coded. Like, it's not winding. I don't know why this plant fell. I'm scared, chat. I need a dark type with me. How did you fall? What happened to you? Very creepy. Look at that, chat. It was just staying here and then it fell. Life is strange. It wasn't real life. No, that noise wasn't real life. Something just fell behind me. Like my plant just fell on the floor out of the blue. This is creepy, right? Like, there's nothing that could have... Do you believe in ghosts, chat? Only Mimikyu, yes. I really need people who don't believe in ghosts in chat right now, so I'm sorry. Very much, I had at least one encounter. Please don't tell me about it. I need a very skeptical person in chat to give me a fully scientific explanation as to why my plant just fell out of the blue. Excited for Legend ZA. So many Gen 6 monsters shiny hunt. Legend ZA is gonna be great, and I'm really excited for possibilities in this game, and I really want an urban Pokemon game. I want to be... If they manage to pull out a Pokemon game fully in a city, I'm gonna be so happy. Like, that first video that I made is just like a vibe check of what I really wish this game would go for. And I still hold it. Like, I want it to feel like a Pokemon movie. And I think there's a very good opportunity to do that. Explaining paranormal stuff scientifically is like trying to deny astrology with science. It does not follow the scientific method, so there's not much. But I don't want nobody. I'm not asking for nobody to explain paranormal stuff. I'm just asking somebody to explain me why my plant fell out of the blue. But I think it's because it's on top of a note. I just went there to check. It's on top of a very old book. So it's a Devil Wears Prada book, and it's one of the books that's a little bit tilted, so it's not completely straight. It's bisexual. No, it's not completely straight. It's a little bit, you know, the pages are wobbly and wavy. So it was not super firm on top of the book, so maybe... I can't say it's a draft of wind, because it's not winding, but maybe something caused it to move. And it wasn't very stable, so it wasn't very stable for starters, so maybe something caused it to move. But I cannot say for sure what caused it to move. Oh, so it's not a ghost, just sitting on a cursed tome. It's not a cursed tome. The devil is like, the devil is not really a devil. It's just a shitty boss. It's just Miranda Priestley. It's just, Meryl Streep. She's not really the devil. There are lots of really valid ways of knowledge. Not having the scientific method does not make them false, just not science. I understand that. It's just... I want somebody to tell me there's not a ghost in my bedroom. That's all I want. It was an info dumping opportunity. I always take info dumping opportunities, to be completely fair to you. I live for astrophysics, but science really can be a religion. I love that I was watching some videos that, I don't know, dark matter is just something that people made up because they couldn't explain stuff in space. So they don't even know if it's real or not. Maybe your neighbors moved a bed or a shelf. Could be. Honestly, could be. I think I would have heard it, but I was paying attention to the game and I'm wearing headphones, so I wouldn't, right? Probably somebody hit a wall or something like that. Thanks, Profilo. I'm calmer now. Dark matter is what's in Elon's brain. Actually, I think that's hentai, but anyway. It is. Minor seismic activity? Does your area have earthquakes? Not really, no. Not as far as I know. Aw. This is so funny. I never walked in. I never entered this earthquake websites before. And like, the last earthquake kind of close to my area was 34 years ago. It was a 3.7 magnitude. So, yes. Magikarp! Dark matter has been proven to exist since it's only defined by its gravitational influence in a lot of ways, and we use it all the time. We have even narrowed down the measurements in order to... ... I'm not sure, but I think that Hank Green told me that we are not really sure dark matter exists. Hello, Rizzy. Best of luck with finding the big shiny turtle. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. My odds are 1 in 800. But it's fun because we find other shinies along the way. We have a full team of shinies we found today, right? Maybe God was insulted by all the jokes he made when he caught Arceus and tipped the plant over. I made like 4 jokes when I caught Arceus. It was not that many. Actually, let's look at the shiny Pokemon we caught today. Is it here? No, this is crafting. This is my Pokemon. These are my Pokemon. Where are they? Here. Okay, so these are the shinies we caught today, right? We got a shiny Snorunt. We got a shiny Carnivine. We got a shiny Bibarel. We got a shiny Rosalia. And a shiny Krogunk. So I'm keeping them in the team. think it's a decent collection of shinies, right? None of them is an alpha, but they are all shinies. Right? A nice team, I'd say. This really is the best game to shiny hunt, and I'm not saying that because it's the only Pokemon I've caught a shiny in. It is so chill, right? It's like I am doing a soft reset. This is basically a soft reset. It works the same way as a soft reset. But while I'm soft resetting, I'm still having a bunch of encounters, and it's always thrilling, and there's always something happening. Oh yeah, we're having the outbreak. I don't want to do the outbreak, actually. I'm gonna go back to camp. I love that we're talking about astrophysics and dark matter in chat. You're very smart, chat. We have even narrowed down the measurements in order to enhance our observation of the cosmos. We just haven't confirmed our theories about what it is exactly, but that gets at the standard system missing the gravitational link between astrophysics, relativity, and quantum mechanics. Dark matter is not matter, that's a funny name. It's just gravitational influence that doesn't interact with the other three forms of energy. Just like dark energy, which isn't dark nor energy. I think like I understood that. I think that I got the general concept of it. I mean, I think I can include the Alpha Pachirisu in my... yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna include the Alpha Pachirisu in my route, because who knows, right? I don't know why I didn't include it in the first place, but I should. I definitely should. Because Alpha Pachirisu would actually be really cool. Astrophysicists are essentially nerds. Why wouldn't they come up with epic names? That's why, like, all scientists are nerds. That's why there's a lot of bugs with pop culture, scientific names, and stuff like that. Gumi. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. No, wait. I want it to be morning. I like this route. I think it's perfectly optimized. Please don't see me, Carnivine. Thank you. Has someone named a bug after a Pokemon yet? I wonder. I'm positive. There's probably a couple of animals named after Pokemon. Let me check something very quickly here, chat. Where is it? Here. Our targets are hiding from us, chat. Oh, this is an Alpha Carnivine now. No shiny. Okay, let's talk about... Let's talk about scientific names. In 2001, a university professor discovered 3 binburums and named them after Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Lemao, they did. Pheromosa got some love. Pheromosa wants some lovin'. Darren Pollock is the name of the professor. Apparently 16 Rio animals are named for Pokemon. That's wild. This Achilcola, like a wasp, that was named Charizard when discovered by Canadian professor Spencer Moncton. My source is Game Rant. So take it with a grain of salt. The Stentorceps weedle is another wasp named in 2011. A lot of spiders and beetles. They are easy to name because they are easy to discover. Easy to discover, right? Makes sense. Like, not like any other sort of animal is being found these days. Love the fact that Aerodactyl gets the name of an extinct animal. And, like, the thing is that there are so many species of everything, right? There's a point that you run out of creativity to name them, and you just... I matched this girl on Hinge one day, and, like, there was this section that was kind of, oh, why are you not shiny? Ugh. And there's this section in her profile saying, it's like 2 truths and 1 lie. And one of this is like, oh yeah, I have a bug species named after me. And I'm like, please explain. And she's like, oh yeah, my grandfather is a retired zoologist or something, and he went to research species in Africa, blah blah blah. Something like that. Not blah blah blah, because it's super interesting, but like something like that. And then her grandfather retired as an old man and went on a world trip to document bugs, and basically found like 15 bugs or more, and named each one of the bugs after a family member. And that's such an old grandpa thing to do, right? Chat, I think I want to add some music to our stream. Let me do a thing here. If I get this is switch audio. If I get this, or actually, if I do this and do this. Okay, that's working. Do you hear the switch? Can you hear the switch? How's the switch audio? Is that okay? And then I want to listen to Sinnoh soundtrack. No, that's not what I want. Let's do Sinnoh Lo-Fi Mix. Huh. How's that? Is that nice? Is that okay? Okay, the microphone seems to be working. You probably are listening to the same music I'm listening to, which is a Sinnoh mix, and switch audio should be okay, right? I just think it's too low. Let me do some audio mixing here. Okay. Switch audio here should be fine. Is that okay, chat? What do you think? I think I need to make this a little bit lower so I can hear the switch better. Oh yeah, that's nice. I don't want to mess Outbreak. Let's go check on Lucario. Who knows? I'll happily leave the spider discovery to people who love them. Yes, definitely. Their audio is good, music is low. Let me do... Is that better? Let me know. Okay, what am I looking for here? I want to see Lucario. So I want to come here. That Gibbo looks so shiny to me. Lucario's there, right? Or is it? Where's Lucario? Oh, there. Not a shiny, though. I sent you the story of the Sylvia that transition along me. It's not long, though. I'll take a look soon. Thanks for sharing, Pravilu. Check it out. Discord. Can I share it? Do you want it to share the stream, or how do you feel about that, Prafilu? Yeah, okay. Let me check it out then. So, Profilu wrote us that like 5 years ago, I got my hands on a pirated 3DS and was finally able to play all the games I was on hold since Gen 3. Before, I was just playing Gen 3 over and over and over. My first game was Pokemon Ultra Moon, and what I wanted the most was a Sylveon. I named my Eevee Madrina, like godmother, like Madrina. Yeah, not original, I know. I was obsessed with Madrina. I talked to her while petting her on the screen like it was a pet in real life. That's cute. A few months passed after I finished the games, and I was finally able to assume my gender identity. Then, some months later, I was revisiting my save on Ultra Moon and was shocked to find that she was a male all this time. From then, Madrina is my favorite Pokemon. How ironic is that the 4-leg trans flag transition alongside me. It is. Isn't it ironic? It's beautiful irony, and it's crazy how we look at this data, these bytes, these pieces of code, and we write stories with them, stories for ourselves. It's like, it's digital artifacts basically, so I don't know, it's very, there's this Brazilian YouTuber that reacted to my video about recovering my lost save Pokemon, and they talked about me recovering my Pokemon as our digital artifacts, our personal digital artifacts, and I really think about that in that way, like how, yeah, it's just a piece of code, it's just something digital that's not really real, but as soon as we tell stories and we attach meaning to them, they become meaningful. So it's really weird, really funny to think about it in that way, but how, like, I don't care about any of the videos that are appearing here on the screen. For me, it's just like strings of data, which it literally is, but that one Budo that I caught in my first playthrough of Legends Arceus, that one means something, because I assigned meaning to it. So I think that's really, it's really weird how our brains work. That's why digital archives and digital preservation are so important, yes. And we need to fight to preserve the Internet Archive. It is, at the end of the day, it's our story, right? It's the story we write, the stories we tell, and we need to have it there. Shiny Pokemon are important because of the stories we tell about them, for sure. Hi, I'm back. How's the hunt going? I don't know. It's going okay. It's going nice. In the hunt itself, the last big happening that happened was me finding shiny Rosalia and shiny Krogunk, one next to the other. But we've been on a nothing has shined in the past half an hour, I'd say. Hi Francisco, love from Brazil, love to you too. Nice that you joined. That save file means the world to me. Just ones and zeros that are pretty real and important for me. Yes, that's how our brain creates meaning, and that's beautiful. Hi Sissy, do you like musicals? I am obsessed with musicals. I love musicals. I am a theater kid. I'm a musical theater girly. I like even bad musicals, you know? I am pretty much into musicals. Like, I'm in that trouble that I really like musicals, but I don't live in New York, or I was born in, not, like I think it's our 4th or 5th Alpha Budo already. I mean, why can't you be shiny? Please be shiny. Don't be aggressive, you're Budo. But I was saying that, yes, I'm like, just a small town girl living in a lonely world, so like, I couldn't have access to any Broadway musical growing up, so I was basically raised on bootlegs, and I'm sorry people who are very against bootlegs, but I would have absolutely no musical culture or knowledge or appreciation if it weren't for bootlegs, so yeah, I spent a long time of my life only appreciating musicals through illegal recordings made inside the theater. But now that I'm an international girly, now that I'm living abroad, now that I have my money, I try to go to the theater as often as I can. But I've definitely seen more plays like illegally recorded within a theater than I've seen them live. But whenever there's something very cool nearby, I'm sure to check it out. I will take a quick toilet break, chat. I will be right back. And I will get back and I will think about my top 3 musicals. So, does Brazil have their own musical theater culture? Definitely not as strong as the United States, but there is musical theater for sure. I will not remember a lot from the top of my head, but I remember growing up. There's this musical that's written by a Brazilian music legend, Chico Buarque, that is called Os Saltimbancos, and it's a musical for kids. I have the impression, although I'm just guessing and I could just be saying bullshit, that musicals in Brazil, I can only think of Chico Buarque musicals. So I am remembering Os Saltimbancos, which is a musical about... It's a very Marxist musical somehow. It's like about exploited animals in the farm that go to the big city to become a musical group. And it's a fun one, but it's definitely one that you... I don't know if kids these days still do it, but you definitely get a lot of exposure to it when you're a kid. There's also Ópera do Malandro, which is also very 70s and has some very well-known songs. And these both are Chico Buarque musicals, and I'm trying to remember if there are any other musicals I can remember in Brazil that were not made by him. But it's definitely much less commercial than your current Broadway. Like, you usually get a lot of musicals in São Paulo that are just... Oh my god, that's an Alpha Blissy. That are just like Portuguese translations of Broadway hits like Wicked or Beetlejuice was recently a big hit, even though I don't really love the casting that the Brazilian version has. But you have all those sort of stuff. My top 3 musicals. That's a hard question. And as every single hard question, probably my answer will change depending on when you ask me. But I really love Hamilton. I think that it talks a lot to me about a lot of different subjects. But not only that, right? I think that I'm a big Chicago fan, as in the movie. I think after the Wicked movie came out, I started appreciating Wicked much more than I did before. But I love Hadestown. I love Beetlejuice. I love School of Rock. I love Hairspray. I love... what else? All the stuff. The Book of Mormon, I really like. I don't want an outbreak. Like, I've started to see more issues with it as growing older, but I think I still like it. What else? Yeah, those are the ones on the top of my head. But I think that my answer is usually going around those. Hadestown mentioned, let's go. I love Hadestown, and I love that it's a little bit like New Orleans. What's the word that I want to use? It's not jazz, it's that very specific 1920s folk jazz. Ragtime-ish, right? I have been a little bit obsessed in a nerdy way with ragtime recently. I went to a ragtime concert in Amsterdam last year, and that was super fun. It was very nerdy guys wearing all these outfits and playing ragtime. But also I was in a very cool party last month that was like Weimar Republic Germany party. And it was like one floor playing techno and the other floor playing ragtime with a jazz band, a live jazz band. And that was so cool. And seeing people dressed in their 1920s outfits, this was one of the highlights of my year so far. So I'm really nerd. But also Hadestown is beautiful. I think that it's, even though it was written before Trump administration, it's really weird how it talks about the wall and like how much on point in the zeitgeist it is part of. And I love Greek mythology. I love Orpheus and Eurydice, and I try to talk about them whenever I can because I think Greek mythology is the basis for all fiction, and all the stories we tell ourselves were already told by the Greeks 2,000 years ago, and I think that's super interesting. Okay, I didn't read chat for a while. I went into a ragtime Hadestown yap. I see a lot of translations of Broadway, but I don't remember original Brazilian musicals. Yes, I'm trying to remember anything that's not Saltimbancos e Ópera do Malandro, but it's hard. It's really hard to make a musical in Brazil too. It's really hard to do theater in Brazil, in general. Like, you usually get a lot of, you know, famous comedy actors doing comedy plays. That's in the more commercial circuit, of course. But, and the most of the Broadway plays you get is, you know, translations of US Broadway. Translations can be awesome. Camilo Sesto made the translation for Jesus Christ Superstar, which is hugely popular between Spanish-speaking people. Last Easter, I was listening to a lot of Jesus Christ Superstar, which I also like. I think I used a clip of Jesus Christ Superstar in my latest video. And I started to listen to the Brazilian Jesus Christ Superstar translation. But I don't know, I cannot listen to this stuff because I always say, no, I would have translated this differently. So I need to learn to appreciate it as something separate. But sometimes I'm like, but this pawn was really important for the original song and you needed to keep it in. But then again, I'm not a professional translator, so that's why it's not my job to do that. But it still bothers me, so I don't know. In Brazil, there are a lot more comedies. Like, last time I go to the theater was to see stand-up comedy. Yes, I think that's for sure. I think that I wouldn't compare going to a stand-up show than going to the theater specifically, because I think it's like a completely different show to put together at the end of the day. And it's very funny how in Brazil stand-up comedy is something that you usually just go to see bigger people. And in Europe, I still go to stand-up comedy. I might go to one tomorrow. But now, over here, I'm more often going to open mics than to like going to see a big comedian in a fancy theater or something like that. Any Disney Channel musical? I like High School Musical. I'm not gonna complain. High School Musical 2 has some bangers. I like singing Bad on It in the karaoke. I have no issues with that. Hamilton got me into musicals, yes. And I first watched Hamilton in a bootleg, and I was so happy when it came out on Disney Plus. Like, that was one pro recording that I needed to have in my life. Extending the definition of what a musical is, mine may be that episode of Steven Universe, Jesus Christ Superstar in the original cast version, Judas and Herodes. Like, this year I definitely got really obsessed with King Herodes' song, like, so you are the Christ, the great Jesus Christ. Prove yourself that you're divine, turn my water into wine, just do that for me, and I'll let you run free. Come on, you king of the Jews. And I might like that because it's also a little bit ragtimey. It is, right? I'm obsessed with ragtime. I'm sorry. I'm very 1920s recently. The Men of La Mancha. I never watched The Men of La Mancha. I know The Possible Dream from The Men of La Mancha, but I've never really seen it. Bonus inside Bo Burnham. I had a karaoke friend that was obsessed with singing every single Bo Burnham song in karaoke whenever she had the chance. It was really fun. I always loved theater, but wasn't allowed to see shows when I was a kid. So Hadestown was the first real big show I ever saw. Oh, that's so cool, Jack. Oh, sorry, Nemo. That's so cool. I really want to see Hadestown live. I think it would be super cool. I've only seen it, and like the thing that I do is I watch the bootleg, and then I know there is like 1 or 2 songs that have a pro recording of them, at least in the Tonys, or I don't know, for advertising for marketing, so they do a couple of songs pro-recorded like that. So I will watch the bootleg, and then when there is a song that I know there's a better recording of it, I'll pause it, I'll watch the song on YouTube, and then I'll go back to the bootleg. This Torterra really doesn't want to shine, right? I should be counting the encounters like a proper shiny hunter. So many people have told me the teacher figured that they associate with me Jack Black on School of Rock, but I haven't watched it. I'm doing it today. So, but School of Rock is not a musical. The movie School of Rock is not a musical, but Andrew Lloyd Webber, who wrote The Phantom of the Opera, he wrote a School of Rock musical theater adaptation that is really cool. And I highly recommend it. But it's not Jack Black. It's a really nice... It's an actor that I really like, and I forgot his name. But he also plays Beetlejuice in the Beetlejuice musical, and he's like one of the most charismatic, fun people that I've ever seen in theater. By the way, Nemo, nice to see you here. I saw that the Discord, the Discord name changed to Nemo Rome Hack Development. I can't see the full title, but I saw there were some changes in Discord. How's development in Lazarus? How are things going? Translating music is hard. It's not only just translating lyrics. Sorry, I'm just trying to pay attention on the videos. It's not just translating lyrics, it's adapting the music to tell the message along with the translation. I love Pedro Aznar's translations, like No Es Una Pena. Which one is this song? No, is it a pity? Is it in a pity? Or which song is that in English? Yes, you just said it. Okay. Hello, Blacklisted. How's it going? Frick, I want to say Kaifaz, not Herodes. It's Bible stuff. I'm always confused by Bible stuff. I always mistake them. I didn't know that. I'll be watching both, I guess. Yes, you should. The Brazilian version of Popular is really something else. It has so much personality. To be fair, like, my favorite thing about the Brazilian version of Wicked is, like, when you go watch their final performances before the company would be finished. And it's like the final defying gravity of the Brazilian production, and it's like only fans watching and everybody's singing like it's a rock show, but it's in a theater, and it's like beautiful. I get shivers watching that video. I've never seen Wicked in Brazil, but that specific video of like the final Wicked performance in Brazil of Defying Gravity is like chill-inducing. Everybody shouting and singing together. It's insane. And then she flies over the audience. It's amazing. Let's check some chimchars. I would love to get a shiny informate too. Lazarus dev is going great. I'm actually working on adding GBC sprites for the Braviary line right now. Okay, do we get Hizu in Braviary? Probably, right? Of course we do. So Chimchar is probably in the island, right? Yes. Nemo, I'm not giving you any ideas. I don't want you to have too much work, but if you want to put me as a random trainer with a Chikorita in the middle of the game, I wouldn't complain. Only if you need ideas for random trainers. I'm just putting that out there. Just taking the opportunity that you're here. Actually, I would love Shiny Alpha Infernape would be such a cool hunt though, but I don't think it also I don't think it resets either. Yeah, not a shiny. Okay. My biggest trouble is gonna be that big one. Let me jet ball you from the back. I should be fine. Yeah, right. I think this is okay. I hope you're not aggressive. I love shiny Chimchar. It's so pretty. I love the tone of red. But they run away, right? I can just do this. I think it's quicker. Where's the final one? I think the outbreak's over, right? Just let me know. Just let me know. I don't want to give it too much trouble. I'm just offering myself to be an NPC if you want. Yeah. No chimchars for us. By the way, in Brazil, they use a translated version in the movie. Bold Move. Oh, did they? Do they have a dubbed version of Wicked? That's wild. I never even thought about it, actually. My power is on and off here because of the snow in upstate New York, so I have to go before my internet dies. Good luck with the shiny hunt. Nice to see you. I'm always happy to see you on stream, Nemo. And best of luck with Lazarus. I shouldn't whisper, I'm sorry. I'm afraid of not hearing a shiny noise because I put the music on. But I think we can hear it, right? We would hear it. I can hear the braviary, then of course I can hear the shiny noise. You don't hear the music! No way! I did all that thing for the music. Can you hear it now? Can't believe you're like musicless, chat. I'm so sorry. Let me know if it's okay if it's too loud. What's my favorite Tapu? I think it's Tapu Koko. I think Tapu Koko is just too cool. I love the mohawk. I like Tapu... I like Tapu... What is the one? The fairy one? They're all fairy. The pink one, the psychic one. What is her name? Honestly, I love them all. I think I like Bulu the least. But I like them very similarly. Don't give me an outbreak. Let's check Lucario. Those eyes which tell you I'm a dangerous animal, but I do love. Really? Why don't you hear the music? You should. It is. Maybe that's it. Let me do this then. Can you hear it now? Now you okay, that was my mistake. And now we're in a bad song that I want to skip. I hope this makes the stream more engaging. Is it working now, Profilo? Oh, perfect. Okay. Today I learned. Yeah, it was hidden. It's because I was doing the screen share, but the screen was hidden. So now I put the screen video behind the Switch video. I can't listen to the Wind Waker's OST without you coming to my head anymore. Oh, that means the branding's working. It's the treacherous waters of the YouTube algorithm OST. Yes, it's exactly that. And it's also fun because when it starts playing in a video, you know that I'm gonna talk about treacherous waters very soon. I only put it when I'm gonna talk about the treacherous waters. I think my controller's misbehaving. You're not hearing the music, then I give up. Then I just give up. Then we're just hearing the Legends Arceus then. Chat, I think I'm gonna get going soon after a few more resets because I wanted to at least get something today. But I still want to post today the first video of my new channel. I'm not sure if you got it. I think I talked about it here on YouTube, right? I did. So I'm starting a new secondary channel. I have already 8 subscribers. That's cool. Let's go. I started a new secondary channel, which is this one. It's called Cicero Loves Chikorita, and I will be posting a little bit more gameplay stuff in there. So I will be keeping my main channel mostly for, you know, video essay stuff. Also about Pokemon, but only things that demand a little bit more research. And like highlights from streams, gameplay stuff, those kind of content. That's what I'm gonna share there. So I will try to post the first video there today. And yeah, I would love if you put a sub there. I'm gonna post my first video hopefully today. And it's a VGC thing, and it's gonna be fun. Well, maybe we can get a shiny alpha unknown, right? Let's go see the unknown. Yes, go sub. The first video's out today, hopefully, maybe, perhaps. Okay, alpha, 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 alpha. Give me a shiny, please. I beg. I don't want to fight a bunch of unknowns. Please don't get aggressive. I just want a shiny alpha unknown. Okay, this one wants to kill me. Please don't try to kill me. I just want to make friends. Oh yeah, it's an alpha. I need more sticky gloves. I'm gonna put the link there. It's probably because there are no videos in it, but I will put the link in chat in a second. I don't know if you can access it through the comments. No shinies, right? The alphas already stopped spawning. So no shiny unknown for today. Let me share the link very quickly. Let me first get away from these alphas, and I'll share the link. Okay, so I need to get the link from here. And then I need to switch into my main channel because YouTube's not gonna let me post the link if I'm not in my main channel. And this, and this, and yeah, that's the link. They're so red with their huge eyes. Don't even get me started. If I sleep, does the outbreak end? No, still massive mass outbreak, right? I need to wait. Oh. Let's do our route. Oh yeah, you need to search for Cicely Plays. That's actually the name. It's not Cicely Loves Chikorita, I guess. Oh no, there's gonna be a... Wait, let me check the Pachirisu then. No Pachirisu, so we look for Torterra. So there's gonna be a bunch of Tangela here, right? Or Lickitung? Tangela. I played a lot of Pokemon Isekai God, but I never got to see the unknowns. Really? I mean, they were very rare in the first version of the game. But after the update that includes the massive mass outbreaks, they appear here very often. And like, people... It's really a thing to hunt for the Alpha Shiny Unknown. This is getting to be a Sunday full of great aesthetic experience to have between musical content, movies, and Legends Arceus. I also had fun. It was a chill afternoon. Something wants to kill me. Let me get back here. I wanted to find one shiny to finish this stream. Okay, 2 more checks, chat. That's what I promised. 2 more checks, because I need to have dinner and I need to post that first video. Sometimes you get 2 shinies right next to each other, sometimes you get nothing. That's this game. Nothing for like over an hour. Okay, chat, this is our final check. It's now or never. Or now or next stream, probably. Will Torterra shine? There's only one way to know. Checking it. No Budos. And no Torterra. Yeah, chat, today was not the day. We had 2 targets today. That was Shiny Alpha Torterra and Shiny Alpha Budo. The closest we got to that was Shiny Rosalia, which I'm not complaining about. It's a nice shiny. It's a nice Pokemon, and I like it. I'm not sure if I'll have... so this is Shiny Alpha week. It's a challenge for the entire week, so a lot of other streamers will be doing this challenge too. I'm not sure if I have time this week to do this, to continue with this hunt. Maybe I do. There is a chance that I do, but I will be... I need to prepare myself to go to the London International Pokemon Championships on Thursday, and that's gonna be really fun, and I'm really excited. So follow me on my social channels if you want to keep updated about what's going on there, because I'm sure it's gonna be really fun. And yes, yeah, let's go get the Rockruff, otherwise I'm gonna forget about you, Profilu. Sorry, not about you, but I'm gonna forget about this trait. Let me go to... I saved it, right? Let's go make a trade. But yes, I will probably do a video about these regionals. I will try to interview a lot of VGC people, a lot of competitors, a lot of attendees. So I'm really excited about it. I'm on Twitter and I'm in the Evo website. I usually leave the links in the description of the videos. I don't think they are in the description of this live stream. But I will be... let's do it then. Let's do the trade here. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm still trying to figure out what the concept for this video will be, but I think it's gonna be something like that. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna record a lot of stuff with a lot of people, and I think I'll just figure out what the video is gonna be about once the video is finished and I'm editing it. So, but it's gonna be nice. I'm on Blue Sky too, if you use that. Okay, so our code Profilo is gonna be 24, 24, 24, 24. And let me know when I can begin searching. Just tell me when to begin searching, and I will. Hey Lemon Sea, thanks for joining. Unfortunately, this is almost the end of the stream. I'm just doing a final trade with Profilo. And that's it for today. But yeah, don't forget that I will be posting a new video on my secondary channel today, which you can find in chat a few messages ago. So Cecily Plays, I will be posting most of my Pokemon stuff, like from streams and VODs and stuff like that. Will be going there. In this stream also, I had a moment where I explained the entire Eevee situation, so maybe that's kind of a stream highlight that I could post there. That's kind of what I'm envisioning for that channel. Yes, I mean, it's not that late, but I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I really want to post that video today. So, okay, Profilo is searching. Let me search too. I'm gonna hand you a Vulpix if that's okay. Thanks so much for the rock roof, Profilo. Really appreciate. Bye bye, Vulpix. And welcome, Rockruff. I'm happy. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it, Profe Bluey. Okay, chat. This was it for today. Thanks a lot for joining. Don't forget to check Cecily Plays to see if you missed the Gertie Pop Cup yesterday. My match will be there, so you can see all of my VGC prowess. So thanks a lot, and